This video is going to show you how to use PracticeBot to take any PDF, training document, SOP, sell sheet, and turn it into a live AI voice role play that you can assign to your team that they can practice on and get instant results and analytics into rep readiness for each of those training documents. So I'm just going to use this document from Sentinel Spine. This is a surgical company that makes a total disc replacement system. I went online, I found a training document. It's the Sentinel Spine Pro Disc C. So I have no affiliation with this company. I don't really know anything about this, but it looked like a pretty complex training document. So I thought this would be a good use case and example of the power of PracticeBot. So I've downloaded this training document. I'm going to go into PracticeBot and I'm going to create a training module that I'm then going to assign to my team. So I'm calling this the Pro Disc C training module. I give it some context. A representative from Sentinel Spine is meeting with a busy physician to explain the Pro Disc C total disc replacement system and how it compares to Fusion. So this is basically just the general information of what the scenario is going to be and how long we're going to allow the rep to converse with the physician. So I'm going to go next. So your knowledge base, this is going to be the material that the training is grounded in. So I'm going to upload that PDF right here. Again, this was a pretty lengthy and complex PDF. I wanted to use this to show the power of PracticeBot. Once you upload that document, you hit generate with AI. What it's going to do is read the document and pull all the most important information and organize it in a text-friendly way that can then be used for the training session. So it's giving us the product overview, the key design features, the kinematics, indications, contraindications, pretty much everything the rep is going to need to know in practice when they're having a conversation with the physician. I'm going to hit the next button here. Now this is the persona, the AI voice persona that the rep is going to interact with. You can load your own, you can create a fully custom one, or you can use this generate with AI button. Based on the material we've already provided, it's going to automatically make a physician here. So this is Dr. Michael Hartman, an orthopedic spine surgeon, decision maker, end user evaluator, has all their communication style, gives the physician a background. So they have a high volume practice, all the physician's objectives and their behavior and instructions. So this creates the perfect persona that the rep can then practice against with that material. So I'm going to go next. The scoring rubric is how the reps get evaluated. So after they complete that voice AI role play, it's automatically going to get scored against your rubric. So you have analytics into every rep in your company and what their readiness is in each category. So you can create your own rubric, you can load it from your library, or again, you can hit this generate with AI button. That generate with AI button is going to take the existing information we already have and create a rubric that makes sense for this role play. So we have orthopedic physician call, and we have these different weighted categories. So needs assessment for the physician's practice, a clear explanation of the system, a relevant comparison to Fusion, patient selection and contraindication awareness. So it has different weights. Again, you can come in here, you can edit this, you can customize it, or you can use what it generates and create a training quickly. So I'm going to hit the next button. Now these are your rep controls. So as an admin that runs a PracticeBot account, you can control what the rep sees when they log in for any given training. So especially at first, I like to leave the controls on so the rep have more insight into the call they're about to engage in. But as they get more advanced and as you use PracticeBot for several weeks or months, you can start turning off some of the visibility to make it more of a challenge for your reps. So I'm going to leave this as is. I'm going to hit next. And now I have a completely ready training that I completed in under just a couple minutes here. I'm going to preview this just to give you an idea of what this would look like to a rep. So once you assign it to a rep, they're going to get an email that says they have a new training in PracticeBot. They'll go to the training, they'll click in, they'll be able to see whatever you've shared with them. They can download the training document so they can review that before they head into the call. If you have it visible, they'll be able to see the scoring rubric to see how this call is going to be graded and what's expected of them. Once they're all ready, they can hit start session. So I'm going to do that just to show you like what the role play would look like.
Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Hartman, an AI trainer for PracticeBot. Using the materials provided, interact with me according to the scenario context. Once we start, I won't break character. We'll start now. Hello?
Hey, Dr. Hartman, how are you today?
I'm doing fine, thanks. I only have a few minutes. What can you tell me that's directly relevant to my cervical cases?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, first, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Michael. I'm from Sentinel Spine. I represent the Pro Disc C total disc replacement system. So, I'd like to start the conversation just by understanding a little bit about your current patient population and how often you're using total disc replacement versus fusion.
Right now, the majority of my cervical cases are still fusion. I've used disc replacement selectively, probably in under 10% of cases. I'm cautious because it depends heavily on bone quality, anatomy, and patient fit. Can you explain how your device fits into that kind of case mix?
So I'm going to stop the call there. Obviously, I don't know enough about Pro Disc C to have an educated discussion with that physician, but you can assign these to your reps. They'll have the full conversation. Once they're done the call, they hit that stop button just like I did. And then within minutes, they'll get an email that says they have their scoring results available in PracticeBot. It'll show them each rubric category, show them how they scored, and then obviously the manager has their analytics dashboard so they can see every rep in the company and get a real-time view on rep readiness. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks.